This episode of Capes and Lunatics is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com. Hey, what about that Detective Comics 1000?
What about it? Throw the confetti. It is a parade. Little Hellfire is out of the DC Comics weekly business.
Doesn't count. You're on camera. I see no confetti.
Well, it's sprinkled all around.
But anyway, for those of you who may have found us for the first time, I am Phil. That angry young lady over there is
Little Hellfire. You know the anger goes with the name.
Oh, it's not all puppies and rainbows with the name Hellfire.
No. It's more like brimstone and, well, Hellfire.
You're like Raven on Teen Titans Go. You're just like, you're all evil and dark looking, but then like when no one's looking, you're playing with your pretty Pegasus.
Shh. Don't ruin the mystique.
Enough with the X-Men. We're talking DC tonight.
Aw. No, I'm kidding. It's the moment I've been waiting for like 2.5 years. I believe way back on World's Finest, I made this announcement that once Detective Comics 1000 hit, I would be officially out of the DC business. I'm divested. It's great.
Because why? Because today we got Detective Comics 1000.
96 pages, 10 stories, 10 teams, and like 1,000 variant covers.
Oh, yeah. And I was talking
I have 7 of them.
I forget. I was talking to my guy at the store. Of course, my most important question was this doing better than Action Comics 1000? The answer was yes. And
you know why? Although he does make an appearance in this one.
No. Yeah, I know. I know because Nightwing's in it. I know. And I know, he said some guy that he says he barely sell. I mean, I know I'd spy him, but he barely sells any copies of Detective usually. But people were like knocking down. There's people waiting at the door when he got there today.
I wonder if Charlie actually ended up going to his event party. No, did you go to? I know every comic book store was having one. I didn't even go.
My store didn't have one. He usually doesn't have them. There's a place nearby that sometimes has them. I really didn't look because, I like to be up at like 5:30.
Ever since the Batman wedding thing, I've been like, that was the last like 12 o'clock event that I went to for a comic book. And before that, it was Doomsday Clock. It was DC. It always seems like there's an event every 2 months. So I can kind of understand it.
But I mean, I had it pull. I was on my pull list. I wasn't worried about, it selling out or anything.
What cover did you get? Or did you get more than one?
No, so far I only got just one. I just got like the regular Jim Lee cover. I don't know. I was looking at the different decades. They all look nice, but nothing like really jumped out at me.
I got Alex Ross. Mm-hmm. I got Jason Fabok. I got Patrick Gleason. And because that's the one with the Robins and Ace the Bat Hound. I am a huge Ace the Bat Hound fan. Like, it's what made Batman Beyond for me. Don't you freaking judge me. And I got the original Jim Lee cover too, but
But I mean, I know my guy was saying there was somebody at the store bought. I think there's 80 covers, but some of those are like
super exclusive, hard to find
from like certain stores or whatever. Yeah, but I think the ones he had access to like 11 or 12 because he said somebody at the store bought like all of them. It was like over. It was like over $100.
Action comic ones, so I mean. But 80 covers, even with a lot of them being store exclusives and stuff, that's a lot.
I'm surprised did they have any contest to give away like a set of all 80 covers? Because I swear they did that for Action Comics. I thought
it might, but DC's really stingy. They're hurting right now, so.
Well, I need to do something.
Yeah.
They ain't putting out no Doomsday Clock yet.
I mean, yeah, Doomsday Clock number 5. What did they say? 5 months? Did I read that 2 months or 5 months?
I think from the origin, it's like 5. There's a 5 weeks or 5. I don't know. Well, I think it was. I forget when it was supposed to come out. Was it last month or this month? Now, what is it set for?
It was last
or something?
month.
Yeah. Like, keep pushing 10 back. It's like, just get it over with.
Wait, it's like 2 more after that, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it like 12 or something?
Yeah. Ugh. Well, now that they have this out of the way, I was like, too bad they didn't time it so that it could be Batman's birthday, which is in May. But I understand, free comic book day, the whole thing. But yeah, that's a bummer.
But we got close. I mean, what's close? It's almost.
I mean, we're celebrating all year. Let's be real. It's 80 years of Batman. We celebrated all year last year for Superman. So
heck yes. Oh my lord! I don't know if I noticed this before. Harley on the back with the 52 boobs.
Yeah. Because of course they did.
Well, of course they did.
So let's just get into it. Like I said, it's 10 stories, 10 different teams.
Yeah, and then we can even talk real quick about the hardcover too eventually.
Oh, you want to do the hardcover first? Because I actually liked that a lot.
I don't care. Yeah, we could do that because that came out a couple weeks ago.
Mine actually came before everybody else's for some reason.
Oh no, I think I got mine the same time as you.
I thought you said you went to the store and got yours though.
I did get mine, but I think he usually orders at least a copy or two because it was like a week before. I was like, hey, are you getting any of those? Set them aside. Set one aside for me. And he's like, okay.
Yeah. Because I've been waiting to talk about it for a while.
Yeah, no, well, I think because I went right to my comic store and got it. I think Tyler ordered his from Barnes and Noble or something. And he was like, man, I gotta wait another week.
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble.
It's you know what? I'll say that I think that the Action Comics one was a little bit better for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just the content was super personal, and this one wasn't so much because nobody, we lost one of the people. So yeah, it's a thing.
Well, just this one, I mean, I understand it's Detective Comics and not just Batman, but we got some of the early issues of Detective that we got stories without Batman, and I was like, I really don't care about these. I mean,
well, as everybody keeps saying, Detective Comics, the book that defines DC. I'm like, is it though?
Mm-hmm.
Because I really feel like up until very recently, Superman was the character that defined DC, and so they decided to go a different direction. So, just saying.
Yeah, I mean, Superman was their biggest thing for a while, but for some, I don't know if it was the Keaton Batman, but at some point it switched to Batman.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't it. I'd say it was much more recent than 89, though.
I don't know. I think
right around when Superman Returns flopped was when they were like, okay, we're gonna put all our parts into Batman because Nolan did so well.
I was gonna say the Nolan stuff. I was gonna say if not Batman Begins, The Dark Knight probably ignited everything.
So, but But
yeah, the hardcover, you get reprints of like I said, early detectives. You get the Detective 27, of course, the first Batman, and you get the first Dick Grayson in Detective Comics 40. Or wait, is that 38? Yeah, it's 38 from 1940. And we get the first appearances of Riddler, Two-Face.
I mean, it's kind of a bummer because I have most of this stuff.
What, original?
Not original, but I do have the stories.
Yeah. Oh, we get the first Barbara Gordon also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's nice to have on the shelf. It goes with Action Comics and all the nice stuff that I have.
It's going right next to the
bookends. They're actually bookends.
Yes, it's going right next to the Action Comics.
So,
But yeah, I read some of these. I have some of these too. But yeah, there's some good stories in here. Like, what is that? Is that Detective 500 when it goes to the other Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, and saves that Bruce Wayne's parents. But
I forget what blog I was reading, but as a countdown, they have been doing they did issue 1, issue 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, so on and so forth. And I thought that was a pretty cool way to count down to Batman 1000th issue.
And I found that ironic too that after we did Batman No Man's Land on Comic Capers, check out Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. They had the issue in here. It was like the very first one after No Man's Land, that Detective 742.
Yeah. Now that was a pretty good story though.
Oh yeah, it was. That's when they did that different art style with the the coloring and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we had like a new 52 issue here.
Like I said, there was some like Batman Incorporated. I'm not gonna lie, it was great Batman stuff in New 52, but they canceled it. But that regular Batman, the one we renumbered for.
Well, I think that was the final nail in the Superman coffin too. Is like, you know, New 52. They really didn't change a lot with Batman, but Superman, you know, we got our whole, you know, Casual Friday.
Well,
we lost the mayor.
He's dead now. Don't worry about it. He can't hurt us anymore.
Oh, Casual Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gone.
But I'm saying that didn't in the Batman Superman competition. That did not help Superman at all.
No.
But I don't know. So you said you enjoyed this?
Yeah, it's nice.
I'd say yeah. If you're a big Batman fan, especially if you
it's a must-have.
Especially if you haven't read a lot of those detective issues, yeah, I would definitely recommend that.
Yeah, old detective comics are interesting. Interesting. I'll just leave it at that.
Especially that pre-crisis stuff.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh, we got Manhunter.
Love Manhunter.
I was gonna say I didn't know you were in here.
No, not Man Eater.
Oh. Oh, we get a Deadshot story. Is this the one where he first puts on that red suit? When he switches out the top hat and the tuxedo for the red suit.
I do think it is worth the money though, but I only paid $21. So.
Ooh, what you saying?
I had like, I don't know, some Amazon credits or something.
Oh, you got it off Amazon?
Yeah.
Well, I get a discount in my store for being.
You should. You're probably putting his kids through college. Meanwhile, Luke is working hard to get a scholarship in preschool.
Oh, that dude. No, he's in kindergarten full.
I know.
But no, I mean that guy has. I don't think he has any kids, and he's like he has no employees. He runs that store himself, so because it's just like a small one.
Those are the best, honestly.
He rolling in dough.
Yeah, it's definitely even if you're not like you just like kind of collect nice things like what do they used to call those things
what
the conversation starter
coffee table book.
Yes, a coffee table book. Thank you. I was searching my Seinfeld references.
It turns into a coffee table.
If you put Action Comics and then something else across it, there you go.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, those are going on my shelf over there together. So do you want to talk the actual issue?
Yeah, let's talk the issue. You just want to start from the beginning with the longest case?
Sure. Yeah, by
Snyder and
Capullo.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I thought this one was really cute, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I was surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like it because I don't know. It's just something about Snyder or like and Greg when they get together. Like they're very over the top people, you know.
Yeah.
And Detective Chimp does show up. Spoilers. So I was like, oh, there it is. And we have Hawkman, and I'm just like, we have all the fringe characters, and it's just like, but it still was a good story though.
Oh yeah, Batman following clues over years and years, and yeah. Get the Detectives Guild, where some of them have been around for a long, long time.
Welcome to the guild. Wait a minute, Batman's just like losing his stuff. Like, you mother.
No. But again, nobody can do too much damage in this because it's like each story's only like 8 pages.
Yeah, and I really feel like the editorial note for this was like make it feel classic, make them feel
timeless,
nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about continuity.
Yeah, exactly. Just give them really, heartfelt fan stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it is when you look at it, with the exception of course, Bendis. Everybody else did take that take. I don't really quite get what Bendis was getting to, but we'll get there.
Yeah. But the second story was by Kevin Smith.
Yes, with Jim Lee.
Yep.
Manufacture for issue. I was like, who let Kevin Smith do this? Who gave him the right?
He cried over some DC project and they gave it to, you know.
Well, at least he got it out on time.
Oh, 8 pages. I hope so.
He is a super busy guy at this point, though.
Oh yeah.
But his had like the most. I want to say almost the most action.
Yeah, well, a lot of it was just.
He gave us classic Harley too, so it was just like, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of it was just, you know, him talking, and you see different shots of him against different enemies. But basically, the gist of the story is matches Malone. Yeah, but finds the dealer who has the gun that killed Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Yeah.
And Alfred's like, that's pretty morbid, even for you to put that in the trophy room. He's like, I'm not putting it in the trophy room.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not going to the trophy collection.
He melts down the gun that killed his parents and used it as new body armor for like under the bat symbol on his chest. You know, protect his.
Which I feel like we did that story somewhere. Maybe it was Injustice or something. I don't know, but I feel like I saw that somewhere.
What, the actual gun?
Yeah, or something like that. Maybe it was a fanfic. I'm not saying Kevin. Maybe it was Kevin Smith under his known diploma or fanfic. I don't know, but I feel like I saw this story somewhere some time ago. But it was still cool. You know, I like the line in it is like, even though this gun wasn't fired at me, it scarred me for life. And I'm like, well, there you go. The first step to recovery is admittance, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. But no, I know I've read stories before about him having a like a plate under that bat symbol, but it's Kevin Smith. He probably cried while he was writing it.
You're gonna leave him alone, damn it.
What? I'll cry on command if it gets me to it.
So the next story is a little weird.
Paul Dini. Yeah,
and Destin Nguyen. I always get that wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry, my Asian people. I failed you.
But I love their work.
Yes, Paul Dini. Of course, I love his previous work, but like him as a writer, like in actual comic books, I was kind of hesitant, but he's been fun so far, except for that one misstep. You know, the Harley movie with Batman where Dick gets raped basically by Harley. Like that's a whole yeah, but this was good. All that to say this was good. And you know, we get the ventriloquist, so
yeah, but we see a bunch of Batman's enemies and
the animated series, very in line with.
Oh yeah, there's even a panel of Condiment King.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can see recounts from the Joker and Harley, and the Riddler.
I love the perspective of it, how it's like Gotham Insider, you know, it's like one of those, you know, Nancy Grace hard-hitting exposés.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a really cute framing device. I enjoyed it.
It's kind of like a mix of that and like the Almost Got Him episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see that the same henchman like seems to like I don't know, be bad luck for all these villains and their plans.
Isn't that how it goes though? It's like, you know, he just bounces around. So yeah, that's the thing. I was like, all the henchmen have to have been recycled, the ones that didn't die at some point, right?
Yeah. Well, it seems like it's the same henchman, but then meanwhile at the end it's revealed that Bruce and the team used, even Alfred gets in on they each take turns disguising themselves as this henchman.
Yeah, I totally was like, oh, we got another Matches Malone situation here.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Undercover.
And then Poison Ivy at the end is like, oh, I'm sure he's dead. I kissed him. He's dead.
Keep your lips to yourself, lady.
So I don't think they ever call him out by name. Is that supposed to be Dick with them? Because Barbara's there, Alfred's there.
I assumed we were going the classic route. I was like, unless they really aged up Damien, like they aged up John.
Well, no, at the end, Damien wanted in on the action because I don't know.
So it's like it has to be him.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
They didn't want to distract. They know you can't say Dick's name without distracting. Because he's better than Batman.
Oh yeah, because they mentioned it gets close in here.
Yeah, they do. Let's see. Another really weird, quirky one is after this one. The Batman's design. That one is Warren Ellis and Becky Cloonan. I was just like, whoa, that is not a team that I thought I'd see.
Becky Cloonan, I think, worked on The Punisher for a while.
Yeah. But Warren Ellis, I was just like, wow, that's been a while.
Oh man, we just covered some of his work when we covered X-Men.
Yeah.
But I just
still better.
But I just love this story of Batman playing Battleship.
Yeah.
Setting off the explosives. D4.
And, we get, the Mad Hatter and we get Riddler. And I'm like, y'all are basically the same person. So just.
You're basic.
Yeah. But no, I was just like, oh, I like this take too. It was pretty I liked all the uses of like the black and blues and stuff.
Yes. But it's basically just Batman taking guys down in like a warehouse.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of a Batman, no, not Batman animated, a Batman Beyond special movie, maybe? I don't know. Gave me that kind of vibe.
But it's basically Batman, and Batman scares a guy and then not blowing himself up.
Well,
Yeah.
That's Gotham. You drink enough of that water.
After Jim Gordon dumps all those chemicals in
there. It's canon. It's going to work its way into the Detective Comics or Batman book. Just you wait.
I know.
But yeah, no, I love the artwork in this one. Like I said, I like the use of color and stuff, and the story is pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah, I love the art.
Yeah. So then the next one after that is Return to Crime Alley. I was just like, oh God, do we have to? But then I saw it was Denny O'Neil, so I was like, all right. And it was Steve Epperton.
Mm-hmm.
As did the art, and I was just like, okay, brace yourself. Like this is very like in your face, stylized,
and
like yeah.
And I don't know if they're going for it, but like Leslie Tompkins in this story looks very like old, like Aunt May old, like Aunt May old, which I think that's how she looked in. Wasn't it like in the Silver Age or something, or even like maybe the 70s or 80s?
It might have been the Silver Age, but yeah, we haven't seen an old Leslie Thompson in a long time. That's all
I know. Now she's Marina Baccarin on Gotham,
and she's gonna stay that way in the artwork if they have anything to do about it. As soon as she's done with that Deadpool trilogy. Anyway, yeah, this one was I don't know, like it wasn't what I was expecting from a name like Return to Crime Alley. I was like, wait, Bruce is a crappy Gothamite, okay? He hasn't shut that place down. He hasn't like blown it up and put like a youth center there. Shame on you, Bruce.
I mean, I know they only have 8 pages each, but yeah, it's just weird because like Batman's visiting Leslie Tompkins in Crime Alley on like the anniversary of his parents' deaths, and then this gang of like guys in masks just decide to mug Leslie Tompkins with Batman standing right there, like, oh, he's not the real Batman.
But then she's like hugging them at the end.
Then yeah, but the guy like points a gun in his. One of the guys points a gun in his face, and Batman just basically beats them down. Like, how dare you pull a gun on me here on this night?
Oh, then yeah, give away your secret identity there.
What?
This is the way he was acting. Like, yeah, in Crime Alley, pull a gun on me. So emotional.
Oh, please! You know how many people have probably been shot in Crime Alley.
No, I really think the Waynes were the very last ones. Because he has crappy luck.
I think they were the first ones. They don't call it Crime Alley because
Well, crime could be anything. You could be dealing drugs. There could be prostitutes.
Oh, I think that's all of that. But there's armed robberies and stuff.
Yeah. This one, I don't know though. It's like we did get a lot of punching, but I felt bad for the criminals too. But I don't know that I would hug them.
I know it was basically Batman knocks him down, and Leslie's like, no. I know Leslie blows his identity. She goes, Bruce, no.
I right, now you gotta die, lady.
I was gonna say,
No one can know my secret. Snap.
Hey, Oliver Queen.
If only.
I was gonna say, I mean, talking about putting 2 and 2 together.
It's like, now you gotta die. Here's some poison. Dart. The next story after that is Heretic by Christopher Priest.
Yep.
And I was just like, hey, we're going to talk about you eventually on Wayne's World. And then, of course, Neil Adams did the art. So I was just like, okay. Let's see what you got. And I like this. This is, I like the artwork in this. Like,
oh, yeah, Neil Adams and,
yeah. Like, everything put together. Like, everything is in like perfect proportion from like the panel construction of how they decided to use it to like not too many word bubbles. I don't know, like everything flowed really well in this 8-page story for me.
Oh yeah, and they there's a murder, so Commissioner Gordon has to question Bruce Wayne, but so somebody has to fill in as Batman, at least for those first 2 or 3 pages.
Yeah.
So of course it's Dick Grayson.
Looking a little skinny there, Bruce. Looking a little skinny there.
I was waiting for those 90s ones like Gordon. I'm not stupid. I know that's not you.
I don't know. They had Bruce looking a little Henry Cavill-ish, if you ask me, but that could just be me and my post-traumatic stress disorder.
I don't see no mustache.
Oh my God, that wasn't even the worst part of it, okay? It was like a blip. But anyway. But yeah, no, I like stories like this. Although I prefer when it's him and Superman switching, but Dick, can't help himself, but insert himself into situations. Hey-oh!
Oh, Lord.
I'm ready for Wayne's World in May, damn it.
Oh, we're getting there. May. But no, I mean, it's Detective 1000. I think they wanted to celebrate the whole Bat family, especially Dick Grayson's first appearance was in Detective.
Yeah.
But
drawing attention to it.
But Batman questioning Roz, and we even get a editor's note to Batman 431.
It's like, whoa, bro, whoa. Then after Heretic is I Know, my least favorite story. I don't know, this one just stuck out like a sore thumb for me.
By who?
Bendis.
Brian Michael Bendis, of course, with art by Alex Maleev.
Yes. Yeah, that's the artist he had on, I think most, if not all, of his Daredevil run.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's basically a future story.
Thank God. They were like, you know what? You can't write in the present or the past. We're just going to give you the future.
Well, the minute that we see that the whole thing of this story is Penguin reveals to Bruce Wayne years down the road that I knew you were the Batman for a long time. I'm like, this better be a future story. Don't do this in the present, Bendis.
Although, honestly, it's not the Joker that's his Dark Mirror. It really is Penguin. They never have really. Gotham is the first real, TV show Gotham to really play that up, which I think is why Robin gets all the praise, all the cookies.
Well, yeah, the socialite, but.
But it was just like, I didn't like the dynamics of the character work or anything.
And the whole reason Penguin's like, I never revealed your identity once I figured it out was, he's like, what if I tried to kill you and I missed? He's like, we've all missed. Even Superman's missed.
If you're gonna hit the king, you better kill the king. Damn straight.
And then he says, and then I realized, what if I launched it all out of Solomon Wayne Manor? He's like, well, then I realized, wait, if I kill Bruce Wayne and all that's left is Batman, and you don't have the distraction of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Which is a valid point, but I don't know. Like I said, I was just like, I'm glad that this wasn't present day.
Well, and then whatever his point was, he's talking to old Bruce Wayne in a wheelchair, and Bruce Wayne just tases him.
No, that is some Batman Beyond right there.
It would have been the Kane if it was Batman Beyond.
Yeah. And then Ace would have ate him.
I think he kind of had something like that when, like, after Bane broke his back, and you remember when him and Alfred were like had to find Tim Drake's parents. Yeah, he had like a taser. He had like taser on his chair or something.
Yeah.
And I just remember he wore like a Bruce Wayne mask over his own face because, like, when they called in like the Justice League or like, you know, like Green Arrow and Bronze Tiger, they were just like, oh, that must really be Batman. He's disguised himself as Bruce Wayne, but we could tell. Okay. That's seriously, go read it from the 90s. It's like it was Shadow of the Bat issues. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go find it.
I think it was Shadow of the Bat. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Oh no, there was like an issue too, Justice League Task Force. That's I think is where it started. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Azrael was rampaging through Gotham. Yeah, like Tim Drake's father got kidnapped, and there, yeah, Bruce and Alfred went to go after him.
Okay, and the last crime in Gotham
by Jeff Johns. Oh, so
Jeff Jones, yeah.
We see what Jeff Johns has been doing since he hasn't been getting Doomsday Clock out.
I feel we'll talk about Doomsday Clock maybe Saturday or whenever we do Capes and Lunatics. Actually,
Saturday morning, Capes and Lunatics.
Okay, yeah. We'll talk. We'll put that down in the notes. We'll talk about it. I'll have to hear about what's going on. So anyway, no, yeah, I don't know what to make of this story. This is the story that perplexes me the most.
It's like another future story. Basically, just about all crime is pretty much non-existent in Gotham.
Yeah.
And because we see Batman and a grown-up Damian.
It's not a copycat, Jim.
Catwoman, your favorite Ace the Bat Hound.
Even he has a mask on.
And I guess that's Batman and Catwoman's daughter, but they don't call her Helena. Her name is Echo.
Oh, wait. That's from the... What story is that? I've heard this name in the story in relation to Batman before. I can't think now. Is it Injustice? It can't be Injustice. It's something, but no, that, yeah.
I was going to say maybe because I don't think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the crime.
And then the Calendar Man. I was like, who gave you the right? How dare you? Calendar Man did nothing wrong. He bothered no one.
Yeah, because supposedly, the Joker died the night before. So who killed this this party scene? But it was April Fool.
Yeah.
The son of the Joker.
I prefer the daughter of the Joker, but they can't all be winners.
Did you see her recent appearance in Nightwing?
Yeah, I did. It was better than the last time that she showed up.
Oh yeah. But what about this? What about after they figure it all out? Then Batman tells Gordon, "You should go spend your time with Barbara and Jason and the kids." So are we saying Jason ended up with Barbara?
He did covet everything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. When you think about it, maybe Dick's off with Starfire for all we know.
Maybe.
Not that I would like that. I mean, I would. I mean, I guess she's a consolation prize if you can't get.
Well, I guess that was just like Bruce's fantasy because it was him blowing out his birthday candles.
Yeah.
Sitting in the cave. Alfred walks away and he's like basically sitting in the cave by himself with cake.
I mean, he did it to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Being a crotchety old man, that's what you get.
But then the next story.
Oh God.
The precedent.
Yeah.
Kind of a flashback story. Another flashback story.
Yeah. This one is James Tynion.
Yep.
But he's still on the current Batman stuff, right?
Yeah. Was that him doing the? No, wait. Who's doing? No. That was
He. What was he doing? He did some Batman stuff, but it wasn't.
He was doing detective, like when they were doing that whole, when Clayface and everyone was in the book, but.
But at any rate, Alvaro Martinez Bueno did the pencils and the art on this one. I like the look and feel of this one. Definitely, it's very It gave me Archer noir season. Come on, he looks like the guy from Archer.
Mm-hmm. But no, it's a good story. It's only like 5 pages too.
I love that you are the 11th greatest.
Oh Lord, you're getting ahead of yourself.
I know. I'm sorry.
But no, yeah, that one was about a young Dick Grayson. When he first becomes Robin.
Yeah, and it's kind of it's interesting to take a look back at that because I'm just like I have a lot of headcanons about the whole Robin thing. So
yeah.
His first appearance is something left to be desired. Like he wasn't really fully fleshed out for quite a long time. He's kind of kept in perpetual pubescence for a while there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right, let's get to the next story.
Sorry.
No. Batman's greatest case, since you had to jump on that 11th.
No, it was just still as I look back at it, 12 hours later, it's funny still.
Basically the family Batman calls the family together and are like, what's going on? We're kicking Jason out of the family.
Jason is going to be a part of your family. You got to deal with it.
Yeah, but
he's the black sheep, and Damian's the piece of crap.
written by Tom King.
Yes.
Tony Daniel and Joel Jones
did the art.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed the story. Like I said, I think it's probably my second or third favorite story. Like, good. Top 3, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Can we basically get, basically everyone in the Bat family these days?
Yes, I was waiting. I was just like, so they saved it for last.
The real Nightwing, not Rick Grayson.
Should have gave him a mullet.
Can we get a real Red Robin suit for Tim, please? He's dressing too much like Damian.
I was gonna say, yeah. I don't think they're ready to bring back those Red Robin memories, so then they might have to actually make a book. People like, hey, yeah, we like that. Can you do that again?
Someone get Fabian on the phone.
Good luck with that. I heard he's a very busy man at this current moment.
Well, if you say he could come back and complete his Red Robin stuff, maybe he'll come back.
I mean, DC's got to start luring some people back. I'm just saying, Marvel's getting all the good ones.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's not because it's still a very chaotic atmosphere to work in.
Is stuff going wrong over there? Because are people are people going to writers and stuff have to spin their wheels waiting for Doomsday Clock to come out? And
yeah, there's a lot of wheel spinning at this particular moment. So yeah, and then they had big projects like this, and I'm sure there's many rewrites and no, you can't do this, and no, you can't do that kind of thing.
I mean, this was probably the fun project because it's you don't have to worry about continuity if you don't want. And
yeah. I mean, I don't think they're worried about continuity in any of the books, if you ask me at this point. But
yeah, but I mean, really, here you really don't have to worry about continuity.
But no, yeah, like I said, this was a good, solid lineup. There's only 1 or 2 stinkers out of 10 stories, so that's a solid B+.
Spend this.
Philip, I'm not naming names.
Okay. Got some good pinups in the back of this too.
So many good pinups.
Yeah. And then that last story. Impressed. And then just like the action one, we get that last story that kind of leads into, the next arc in Detective.
Medieval?
Yeah, because we get a bunch of splash pages of someone talking about Batman, and get splash pages of him and his villains.
You know what? Peter Tomasi, I might. I'll wait for the trade, but I might read it.
Yeah, Tomasi's been good. He's good.
Like I said, stuff. I'm just I'm out of the weekly, monthly book biz.
Yeah.
DC and Marvel.
Because Because starting in Detective 1001, I guess they're bringing in the continuity, the Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I mean, I love the game and everything, and we've already seen movies and stories and stuff with this guy. So
I was gonna say that's like the only game of those I haven't played. I played all those other Batman games, but it's like,
good.
but the Arkham Knight, like he can't be the same person he was in the game, right? Or
I think there's going to be a twist to it. I think he is going to be the same person, but it might take a different path to throw people off. I don't think they're going to do the direct story.
Wasn't it like a clone of somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's always a clone. DC or Marvel, it's always a clone. We know this. Or Clayface.
I love Ben Reilly.
I love that he's dead.
He's not dead.
To me, he is.
You must be fun in a breakup. I love you because you're dead to me.
Yeah, you can't speak ill of the dead.
Oh.
Anyway, no. Like
So what grade did you give Detective 1000?
I mean, if we're gonna average it out, like there's 8 good stories and 2 not so good ones. But honestly, for me, it's probably like an A-.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love the whole collective feel of what they were going for. All the artwork was fantastic, and all the variants that I decided to pick up are absolutely freaking stunning. And this was a good send off of an end of an era kind of thing, and then a great start to a new era, and they can do what they want with Batman, and I don't care anymore. I won't get my panties in a bunch over it anymore. Have fun.
Since when do you wear panties? Anyway.
Only for them to get into a bunch when I'm angry.
But yeah, I was going to say, yeah, if you're a big Batman fan, definitely pick up at least one copy of Detective 1000 and pick up the hardcover.
Yes.
Bludgeon someone with the hardcover.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
You just knock the dog's butt with it. Just one good time. They'll never do it again.
Good Lord. All right. Anything else?
Nope. Be sure to send your thoughts on Detective 1000 if you want. And if we get it in time, we might read it on Capes and Lunatics Saturday morning.
Yeah, I mean, I'll read it even the week after. I don't care. But yeah, send your thoughts, your favorite story or not so favorite story. What did you love out of the hardcover, this issue? Who's your favorite creator? Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, facebook.com/capesandlunatics, @capeslunatics on Twitter, Capes and Lunatics on Instagram, and the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. You should subscribe to our YouTube. You can watch us do all of these live because the next couple days it's me and Lilith.
Gee, I wonder why.
some Arrowverse tomorrow, then some Spider-Man and some Flash on Friday. Then we bring the big man in on Saturday for Capes and Lunatics, Charlie Essa.
Cross Esser.
Tweez in the middle. But yes, and like I said, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
2 for the price of 1.
Got a big interview next week with Alexandria the Red.
Cosplayer extraordinaire.
Big famous cosplayer. Our social media is blown up.
She gave a good interview last time too, so.
Yes. And I think I can do a better job this time too. All right. So Lilith, where can people find you and fight you, nerd?
If you nerds want to fight me over the interwebs, you can find me at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter, at Lilith Hellfire86 on the gram. And if you want to talk superheroes, especially Smallville, Superman, you can find me over at Save Me Pod on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and or Instagram. Duh.
I think you're a gram if you call it the gram.
Okay, Charlie.
Like those old-fashioned way, maws and paws ones there.
On the gram, on Snapchat.
See, now he's going to be all upset that he was thinking about getting Detective 1000, but once he hears there's a story with Detective Chimp, he's probably going to be like, oh.
If there was a digital code to gift, I would gift it to him.
I know. I would have.
Damn you, DC!
I mean, I know this was like a $10 book. Yeah, this is $9.99 people, but I'm surprised.
It's worth it, though.
I know, but I'm surprised they didn't do a code. This is like be like good advertising, especially for detective.
They run around like chickens with their heads cut off of them.
I guess. But yeah, join us Saturday for Capes and Lunatics and hear the reviews of the rest of the books of the week. We are vengeance.